Dum, dum. Time out is killed. Ceito, the spirit coach, getting you in shape for the age of Aquarius. Yet again, welcome to an episode of Let's Build, where we are talking about the full moon in Sagittarius. We getting our stretch on, you know what I'm saying? We getting our motherfucking flex on, because it's all about expansion for these next couple days. Okay, shout out to everybody that just joined the live. It's all about expansion for these next couple days. Okay, and learning and shit. So, we're gonna play this right now for y'all ass. You hear me? You hear me? Time out is killed. Ceito, spirit coach, getting you in shape and form for the age of Aquarius. We got the full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so this is going to be expanding familiarity. So yeah, what you think you know, you don't. Okay, so the moon in Sagittarius always brings expansion. It brings experiences. You know what I'm saying? Shit you're unfamiliar with. Okay, and it's opposing right now. It's the ops. Is Gemini, you know what I'm saying? That's what's familiar, our surroundings, our thoughts and ideas, and how we come to conclusions and logically define that by, you know what I'm saying, using communication and thinking and squaring out something. So yeah, you're going to have to go through, you know, experiences amongst others in a way of, you know, unfamiliarity in a sense, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, for the most part, you know, try not to cling on any old, outdated ideas and, you know, allow yourself to be fulfilled with the experiences you have. Okay? Get your ass in the game. And I couldn't said it no better. You know? Okay? All right. So get it. What's good, mind, spirit, soul? Happy moon day. You know, it is a moon day. So, you know what I'm saying? Moon day, that's Monday, you know, Mars day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Mercury day, Jupiter day, Thursday, Friday, Venus day, Saturday, Saturn's day, and motherfucking back to Monday, where we are now, okay? So, you know, today you should be in a reflective mode. You should be more reactive than expressive, okay? You should be more, it's a full moon day. You should be, shout out to solar systems, you should be fully reflective and shit like that. You should be fully in reflection mode, okay? And then the thing is, you don't really need to add too much more emotions and feelings into things, okay? Because that's, you know, especially tomorrow when we actually get the full moon at around 6 a.m. and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Thereafter, you don't really want to react too much tonight, you know what I'm saying? You just want to chill and be satisfied, you know, with the cup that filleth, okay? You know what I'm saying? And I got my little cup right here, you know, we're gonna fill that up a little later and things of that nature. And my star jar, we're gonna fill that up a little later. But you know, for the most part, you know, let's build, guys. Let's build. You know what I'm saying? How we do it when we in the esoteric realm, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to all people that's in the house and things of that nature. Make sure y'all all tap in with each other. And we're going to keep going like that, okay? Now we got the sun in Gemini still, you know what I'm saying? We headed to the late degrees of Gemini, so that means we about to enter Cancer season, which is going to initiate the summer solstice, okay? You know what I'm saying? We did the spring equinox, you know what I'm saying, which is fine. So we went through the birth season. We went to the first three parts of the season, which is Aries season. You know what I'm saying? And then we went to through Taurus season. Now we in Gemini season, you know, where we're getting ready for that summer. You feel me? Okay? All right. And so right now, this full moon is going to, you know, bring us into the action of that. You know what I'm saying? And this is the last full cup before we start to see the birth and the fruits of summer. Okay, so hopefully you've been planting seeds, good seeds, during these moon transits and things of that nature, and you've been watching, you know, a lot of information, you know what I'm saying, as far as, you know, what we putting on the internet. Shout out to Solar System and his shit, you know what I'm saying, Mind Spirit. So everybody who drop information and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying, make sure y'all tap in with them as well, you know, because we building together and things of that nature. And now, you know, we can all intellectually come up with our own spiritual system outside of what's kind of been spoon fed to us in society, in the norm, in the regular reality. Because I know y'all see that shit changing, that shit outdated. It don't work no more. We got the power. We got the power. Okay? All right? So, yeah, full moon in Sagittarius. What up, T. Lou? Speaking of Sagittarius, you know what I'm saying? Full moon in Sagittarius is going to cause us to be fully reactive with experiences, okay? So it's too late, you know what I'm saying? Right now, don't put no more energy in. Don't put no goddamn more energy in. Just relax. You know what I'm saying? Let God handle it. Let go and let God, as they say. Because if you try to put too much reactions and responses and get into too much energy that you don't necessarily need to get into, this is when you gonna motherfucking experience the nighttime of Sagittarius, and of Jupiter, and then you're gonna experience a nightmare, okay? And that's Pisces and shit. So you don't really want to experience no nightmare right now and things of that nature. You didn't try your best, you didn't gave your best, you know what I'm saying? You didn't explain it all, you didn't communicate it all you came. You know what I'm saying? So, you say release the needs, right? Yeah, release y'all motherfucking needs. Release those needs, okay? And then protect. You want to protect what you already have accumulated and already believe and have faith in about yourself. Yeah, Sagittarius represents faith. Sagittarius represents having experiences and shit like that. And really, that don't really deal. That's opposite to Gemini. So it don't really deal with making sense of things. It don't really deal with logic. It don't really deal with coming to terms and condition. That's why we can just shout out to Just Able. That's why we can have younger people that's smarter than older people and shit like that, because it don't really matter about what we define as age in society or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, that shit don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Wisdom comes in all types of ways, shapes, and forms, and God will use a vessel that's either younger than you, or or a bug or an animal or some shit like that to teach your ass that you don't know shit. So you want to always remember that in the back of your mind, especially right now. You don't know shit, and you just here for the experience, and you just here for the ride and things of that nature, right? Okay. And now we about to get into these esoteric stretches with these alignments and things of that nature, and tap in with everybody else. So after that, we're gonna tap in, and tomorrow we're still in our protection ritual and shit like that on Ceito World membership on Telegram and shit like that. So everybody that's interested in this exclusive protection and shit like that we drawing up as our soul group, or as our soul group and shit like that, just on formulating in our little area and shit like that, doing building our pillar up, and structuring that shit like that. So whoever's building over there, that when they building they shit and things of that nature, we can see what they doing, and we can all kind of culminate off each other, and and it'll bounce off each other, and we'll work together in some way, shape, or form based on, if you really getting busy. But if you ain't really getting busy out here in these esoteric streets, you might be asleep and shit like that. And this is when, the shadow government can give you, one of their forms to make you feel like you need to praise them and shit like that. So you're going to need one of their minds. You're going to need one of their forms. You're going to need their forms to feel security. You're going to feel like you need, man, I ain't famous yet. You're going to feel like, man, I ain't a celebrity yet. Man, I ain't getting this many likes yet. Man, I ain't getting this many, man, I ain't getting this much pussy yet. Man, I ain't getting, and then you just getting lost in the body, and you lose the essence of who you are and shit like that. And now you're not operating from who you are anymore. You just operating from goofy time and shit like that. So you don't want to operate from goofy time, So yeah, you don't want them shits like that. You don't want the mentalities. You're going to create your own form. I would say, if anything, if you're going to make anything your God, make sure it's your dream and imagination, because ultimately that can be endless and shit like that. That can always change and shit like that. And especially when you understand it from that way, that can always change. That can always take a different form. It ain't predicated on someone else's, you achieving success based on someone else's mentality. Okay. Now I'm not saying that we don't need these in some way, shape, or form. We can't use these things, for accessibility and help in certain areas. Like, we all need each other, in some way, shape, or form. But it's not, you don't want to sign your esoteric rights away. You don't want to give your rights away to shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This is the actual aspect of selling your soul and things of that nature. When you trap your soul in a certain form, and then now you need that form to survive in some way, shape, or form. Okay? Yeah, and it's that simple. It really don't really go no further than that, actually. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so shout out to everybody in this bitch. We about to get this esoteric stretch on. So yeah, you can do, you know, like I said, I do the mental stretch, but for the most part, you know what I'm saying, shout out to all the people that's in yoga and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I did some yoga this morning, you know what I'm saying, just based on, you know, us actually expanding and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So you can always do rituals and spells with your body to, you know, mimic, you know what I'm saying, what you're doing with your spirit and things of that nature. And that's how you kind of perform it in this realm and kind of, you know, use your body as a motherfucking tool and a vessel and as a bitch. Okay, so you know what I'm saying, you gotta use your body as a bitch as well. All right, so yeah, let's get it. Let me pull this up. How everybody doing though? Everybody Gucci though? Everybody Gucci goo wop? Everybody Gucci goo wop? Everybody Gucci goo wop? Yeah, we're gonna get into it. Alignments. Let me pull this up, okay? So yeah, let me make sure this is updated and right. Yeah, okay, I think this is good for the most part. 12:32. This should be okay, yeah. Okay, all right, bet. Now let's get to it. We got Sun trine Saturn. Okay, so we're gonna be seeing limitations within, you know what I'm saying, the shit that we associated with, you know what I'm saying, or our associations. We're going to be seeing limitations within our associations, okay? So we got the gift to see that and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? We got the gift to place boundaries on our associations and, you know, see what we resonate with our fucking solar, with this solar plexus today, you know what I'm saying, with being Gemini, and see if we identify, you know what I'm saying, with the restrictions and boundaries and limits in within our associations and shit like that, based on Saturn being there, you know what I'm saying, especially bringing them boundaries and limitations back in a past manner, you know what I'm saying. So all these past boundaries, all these past restrictions, all these past limitations is going to come back, you know what I'm saying, to test you, to see if you necessarily agree with that. And now you can, and you have the gift to see that. So if you choose it, it's on you this time, you know what I'm saying, it's on you this time. And don't fucking do that. Don't do that. Don't choose that. You know what I'm saying? Don't choose that. Don't let anything block your creativity and your vision in the way you want to see your vision and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? The sun, that's what the sun represents. The sun wants you to express yourself. The sun wants you to externalize yourself. The sun wants you to have a vision. You know what I'm saying? The sun is how you see shit. And like for right now, it's in Gemini. So, you know what I'm saying, we're trying to see where we're mentally at based on, you know, us being consciously aware of the environment, you know what I'm saying, of what's familiar in mental, in an air sign, you know, so that means in logic and thought, you know what I'm saying, especially when it comes to being amongst others and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying, yeah. All right. Then we got Sun square Neptune. This is learning how to see our dreams at the moment. So we're trying to learn how to see our dreams and illusions as well, you know what I'm saying. Moon opposed Mercury. This is feeling opposite to our thoughts, okay? So yeah, anytime we hop into communicating, you know what I'm saying, we're going to feel opposite to, you know, what we're communicating, in the sense of, you know, connecting to it, which could bring balance or imbalance and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying, you might say something, you might communicate something, or you might even think something, and you be like, man, no, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't want to do, but you don't even know if you don't do it. But for the most part, that's the little opposition that you're going to go through, you know what I'm saying, based on any time you get into your thinking and communicating and shit like that, or what you could be observing, and you know what I'm saying, what you could be observing at the moment, and what you're thinking about could look opposite, like some shit you don't want to experience right now, based on the moon being in Sagittarius, you know what I'm saying, and that's going to create that 180-degree angle, okay? All right, moon trine Jupiter, so we're expanding emotionally as well. You know what I'm saying? So we got the gift to expand emotionally as well. So make sure you want to watch your emotional state, because for the most part, you know, Jupiter is going to bring a whole bunch of expansion there. Jupiter is going to bring a whole bunch of it's gonna bring a whole bunch of expansion. It's gonna bring a whole bunch of experiences, and it's gonna make you place meanings and reasonings on your experiences as well right now, especially from your emotional state. You know what I'm saying? So try not to be in no flunked out, no fucked up, no cap, no retarded emotional state. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand where we all are emotionally vibrating at right now, and that'll better help you understand how to experience your emotions, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, so you want to experience your emotions from a free standpoint, and not necessarily not anything that's dealing with, what I'm saying, 1, 2, and third dimension. When we talk about Sagittarius, this is the motherfucking centaur. So what I'm saying, this is like having a thought, having a higher way to go about your lower natures. That's why it's the man and the animal. You know what I'm saying? What up, everybody? Yeah, so this is like having a higher thought or a higher angle. That's why I got the motherfucking the bow to go about your motherfucking your motherfucking lower animalistic natures. And your lower animalistic nature is everything dealing with the 1, 2, and third dimension. You know what I'm saying? And also your also your motherfucking the fourth, fifth, and sixth dimension, fourth, fifth, and sixth dimensional energies will be your men and mentalities and shit like that. Your men and women, your thoughts and feelings. And so since the centaur is a man, you know what I'm saying, and it has an arrow, you know what I'm saying, this is a man that has lower animalistic natures that's experiencing and optimistic about going far out, expanding over that shit in some way, shape, or form. You get what I'm saying? So all of these things are just allegories for like what we're doing mentally and shit like that. So don't get lost in what I'm saying, Greek too much and shit like that. Learn allegory, learn spirituality, and you will be good. Okay? Then we got Moon trine Mars. So this is the gift to feel empowered right now. So you got the gift to feel empowered right now, you know what I'm saying? Or you got the gift to feel hella angry and hella frustrated right now and things of that nature. So you don't want to really feel hella frustrated right now. You want to feel hella empowered and shit like that, aka you're transforming your emotional state and you're feeling empowered over your emotional state. Also we got Mars conjunct Chiron and shit like that. So the moon is going to be trining Chiron as well. So we got the gift to make mistakes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially, so that's another thing. Don't get too angry right now, because you will fucking have a gift to make a goddamn mistake, and that shit's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, come right in like your motherfucking house like lightning and things of that nature. Okay, moving on. We got Mercury sextile Jupiter. Okay, so we got an opportunity to expand our thinking and shit like that. Yeah, we got thoughts and shit like that, but there's an opportunity there. There's a person, place, or thing that's coming an opportunity in your personal life. So it could be a personal feeling, it could be a personal people, a personal person, or you know what I'm saying? That can expand our thinking right now, that we can actually use to get out of, you know what I'm saying, negative experiences right now. We got that for a sense of support right now. So you know what I'm saying? Look around, you got opportunity to expand your thoughts and shit like that. How you think ain't the only way to think. You know what I'm saying? You can think other ways and shit. That's why you gotta learn spirituality. You know what I'm saying? That shit, get your ass in the game a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Not yet. You gotta wait till coach blow the whistle. Right now it's timeout. But when coach blow the whistle, it's time to get your ass in the game and take whatever coach, you know what I'm saying, has said and motherfucking apply it in your motherfucking life, because only you know how to go about that as a spirit for you and shit like that. So I'm just motherfucking pointing to the references and coming up with my own conclusions, and you can do this shit for yourself too as well. Okay, in some way, shape, or form. All right. Then moving on, we got Mercury square Saturn. So we still learn how to think about past limitations at the moment. You know what I'm saying? We're still squaring out past limitations. And these limitations right now is either kicking your ass or no, you squaring that shit out. You back in the drawing board. You like, yeah, this is a limitation, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to let it control how I think about shit. You know what I'm saying? You like that. You like, I ain't going to let it control how I think about certain things. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's it. So yeah, with Mercury square Mercury square Saturn, we're going through a learning process with, our thinking and limitations and restrictions, okay? Then we got Mercury sextile Neptune. So this is the opportunity to communicate dreams or illusions, okay? And right now, you know what I'm saying, you got the opportunity to communicate your dreams or illusions, so your mind can be in la la land and shit like that, or your mind can be on a dream and shit like that. But make sure you don't communicate too much, dreams to others and shit like that, unless you feel comfortable with them on an emotional level, and y'all share the same spirituality, because other than that, you're going to communicate with them, and you're going to start feeling most vulnerable. Now, if you can handle a situation like that, you know what I'm saying, where you communicating your dream to other people, you know what I'm saying, y'all share the same visions, y'all share the same spirituality, y'all know, this person might not go and tell nobody or whatever, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't, you know what I'm saying, that's an opportunity you might want to consider not taking. Okay? Mercury trine Pluto. This is a gift to make sense of transformations and shit like that. So we can make sense of our transformations right now. We can make sense, or we can put depth to thoughts right now, especially past thoughts. You know what I'm saying? We trying to, all these past thoughts, all these past power and control issues and shit is coming back and things of that nature, based on Pluto retrograding in Capricorn. So, you know what I'm saying, we dealing with past struggles when it comes to trying to maintain a position and security and status, you know what I'm saying, and building and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we being faced with some shit right now, you know what I'm saying? And not just us, I'm talking about the whole world. You know what I'm saying? The whole world is trying to take power and control over the status and position. We see the government trying to take power and control over their position, but they can't do nothing about it and shit like that. Too much, you know what I'm saying? Because we here now and shit like that. So we ain't going, you know what I'm saying? We ain't going. Ain't no position of power with no real spirits in this thing for real. You know what I'm saying? Is, let us in or don't, or get out. You know what I'm saying? Let us in or not. You know what I'm saying? But either way, we coming in and shit like that, and we setting up how we want to set up, you know what I'm saying, on mental levels, on spiritual levels, in the spiritual realm. Now, it don't fucking matter where I'm at in my seat, goddammit, in the spiritual space, you know what I'm saying, that realm is endless and shit like that. And we can be in multiple spaces, you know what I'm saying? We can be anywhere we want to be. We can be anywhere we want to be and shit like that. So as long as you understand that, you know what I'm saying, you're not the mind and shit like that, this is when you can have some sense of power for yourself and turn up on the nigga. Turn up on the nigga. You ain't the mind, you ain't the body and shit like that. Spirit is endless. And the moment you allow, you know what I'm saying, them to define that shit and why they do this behind closed doors on you and shit like that, this is how you get your power up. And they call you a human and shit like that, and they make you think magic ain't real. Why they got all the signs and symbols on their churches and doors and aliens and shit like that. I mean, not aliens, angels and shit like that, and motherfucking creating trees of life with motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, Queen Elizabeth and them show popping up and doing all types of rituals and things, and y'all just think it's normal, but it ain't, and shit like that. And so y'all think y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all cap. Don't cap like that. I don't want nobody, you know what I'm saying, that I'm connected to capping like that, okay? We know the real shit, okay? We know the real deal. We know how to feel for real. We know how to build for real. All right? Venus square Saturn. So we're learning about restrictions and love matters, you know what I'm saying? So anytime we hop into our love, appreciation, value, relatedness, Venus energy, you know what I'm saying, our heart chakra, you know what I'm saying, we gonna want to love, but we're gonna get hit by that 90-degree angle, which is Saturn, and we're gonna find a limit there, we're gonna find a boundary there, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna ask ourselves, damn, are we capable for this to feel valuable or not, you know what I'm saying? And so yeah, that's what we're dealing with Venus hitting Saturn at a square at the moment, you know what I'm saying, so understand that angle as well, you know what I'm saying, so you can get your ass in shape and form. Okay, Venus conjunct Uranus, we changing values. You know what I'm saying? I keep saying this, you can't use no old outdated shit. Can't use no old way to love and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, it may be hard because Venus is like a relatable as energy. You know what I'm saying? Venus likes to relate, but Uranus is conjuncting Uranus, and Uranus is about individuality. Uranus is about change. You know what I'm saying? Uranus is about being, is not relatable and shit like that. So you know what I'm saying? Change, love going through a change a little bit. The better you know how to change, the better you know how to get your ass in the game. Okay? Okay, shout out to everybody in the group. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody. Mars conjunct Jupiter, expanding intentions and passions and things of that nature. So you're going to be passionate on a personal level. You're going to be expanding your intentions and passions right now. You know what I'm saying? On an internal level and things of that nature. Make sure you're not expanding no frustrations and shit like that. Make sure you're expanding your ass, getting mad for the right causes and shit like that, and getting up off your ass. Even if it's just mentally, even if it's just on a motherfucking feeling level and shit like that. No, you know what I'm saying? You call up, you create that God. You know what I'm saying? You create that God and be like, no, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You be like, no, you know what I'm saying? You got get out the body and shit like that. And that's how you expand your passion. Jupiter conjunct Neptune, experiencing dreams or illusions right now. So you can experience a dream illusion and shit like that right now. It's hard to kind of tell and things of that nature because it's a conjunction. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be misunderstanding. Are we experiencing a dream or are we experiencing an illusion? And like that, we ain't going to be able to really get a hold of it. But for the most part, it's something we got to experience. All right, and some we got to experience. Then Neptune sextile Pluto. This is taking control over dreams and shit like that. They have the opportunity to take control over dreams. So yeah, so especially dreams that's coming back in your life and shit like that, past dreams and shit, you know, and things of that nature. And yeah, and that is the motherfucking alignments for the goddamn day. So hopefully you are mentally stretched out and you're understanding these angles and shit like that. You can process through your chakra system and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You understand, how this shit hidden for and things of that nature. And we got Sagittarius, and so it's a lot of mutability in the sky. So don't be really stuck into one mind. Don't really get to too many debates if you don't want to be talking all day and shit like that. Be fully fulfilled. Be fully relaxed, okay? Be fully in your experience, and you will do a goddamn good job for these next couple of days. And the full moon lasts a bit longer than motherfucking than it likes to. You know what I'm saying? It likes to than a regular moon transit because it's fully charged and shit like that. So just watch your reactions and enjoy your goddamn experience, and you will be good, okay? And now you mentally fit, you know what I'm saying? You emotionally fit, you know what I'm saying? Your chakras all lined up and shit, and you good, and you looking fresh, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for you to go out and do the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for you to go out and take the world over and shit like that. In your own time, in your own spirit and shit like that. Now, when I say the world, you know what I'm saying? The world starts within and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So once you get your chakras aligned and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? You process this information and shit like that. You go into your day. Now you ain't got to deal with all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? All right. So yeah. So like I said, tomorrow at 10 a.m. I'll be doing a private telegram. You know what I'm saying? For the Ceito world members. You know. And we're going to be, doing some protection spell. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do a live in Telegram. So if you're interested in that, you know what I'm saying, grab a membership. It's $15 a month and shit like that. But it's starting at $15. Now, the information and the shit I do in there is priceless and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? It's priceless, okay? So, the only reason I'm really charging is kind of to pay for the site. And you know what I'm saying, to keep the site running and shit like that. You know what I'm saying, to keep the organization running and shit like that. But, over that, I ain't really profiting or anything of that nature. You know what I'm saying? It's just really for us to come together and build, okay? On a motherfucking more organized level. You know what I'm saying? Saturn is in Aquarius. So, you know what I'm saying? We got a structure based on, using our search associations. We got a structure based on using, you know what I'm saying, communication. We got a structure based on being individuals and, you know what I'm saying, joining for a cause and shit like that, and for a change and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying, if you're interested in that side of things, sign up, take your ass to CeitoWorld.com/membership, you know what I'm saying, and sign up and shit like that. We're going to get active and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? All right. Get your ass in the game.